Oh boy. Welcome YouTubers to the Dragster Shop Life. This is a transmission dipstick. This used to be a one-piece transmission dipstick. Drained the fluid, removed the pan, found some other goodies inside there too. Keep in mind this is a fresh transmission. I just rebuilt it, Turbo 400, and walk over here. Don't know if you can see it on camera, but some of these fragments are just a little too large. See right here? They're everywhere. Not too sure, but could have been the element roller, but I've seen these bits before in the past, and it's always been the torque converter that failed. So a transmission I just put back in 2 days ago. Went out for a road test yesterday. Things didn't seem right, so I brought it back, put it in the shop. Run a pressure test. Also, that's what the long hose is for. I had to run it up through the frame rail to keep it away from the exhaust, because on this truck the exhaust runs down the driver's side. I'm never going to get organized in this place. But all the pressure seemed to be good in all the gears. Of course, I set this transmission up to tow with, so got a little more pressure, built a little more pressure, and made some valve body modifications. I was checking the fluid a little while ago to take it out for another test drive, and this broke off when I pulled the dipstick back out. Wow. Alright, well, like I said, put a brand new heavy duty. I'm not going to mention the manufacturer's name, but I don't know, there might be some copyright rule about that. I'm not sure. But and it may not be the converter, the torque converter, you know. It may not be. I'm not worried about it at this point, because I got to get it out, get the transmission back out. It means taking down the carrier bearing again. Oh man, I'm really starting to dislike this truck. Ever since they bought this thing, they've always had problems with it. Oh, and by the way, Doug, Lamar, if you're watching this, I did fix the power for the kickdown solenoid here in the valve body. Turns out there was a short in the wire up underneath. We'll just say it was underneath the dash. Alright, well guys, it's gonna be a short video because I gotta get back to work. Oh, and then an earlier issue we had with this thing, I put a valve body shift improvement kit in it, where I changed the valve body piston and spring and upgraded it to the bolt-in style right here to bump up the 1-2 shift and other necessary modifications. However, when I opened the box, the new valve body gaskets, there was 4 of them in the box, might have been 5, but 2 of them were broke, because when they ship these things, they ship them in the bottom of, they put the new separator plate that comes in the kit, the shift improver kit, they put the separator plate in the bottom of the box with the paper gaskets, the snap ring, the heavy duty snap ring. Separator plate broke 2 or 3 of the gaskets. I know it broke 2 of them. Can't use them. So then I had to get a paper and seal kit, because I've got some 400 stuff laying around, turbo 400 transmission parts. You know, you never have what you need. So I had to order it and overnight them, because I wanted to get this thing done and get it back to the owner maybe today. Instead, I've got to pull the transmission back out, disassemble it, look for damage, tear the drums apart, disassemble them, clean everything up again to get all the metal shavings out, clean the case again. I don't know what I'm going to do about the torque converter yet, because you know it's full of shavings too, especially if it's the problem. The only real way to clean one of them is to send it to a manufacturer, have them cut it open and clean it, re-weld it back together, balance it, and send it back to me. So either way you go, I'm not sure what's failed in the transmission yet, or if it was a torque converter. Either way, I still got to take it out, disassemble it. Well, I've already said that, but you know the deal. Alright guys, well, once again, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. Push that little subscribe button under the video there. Give this video a like. Obviously this is going to be part 1. Share the video if you would, and leave a comment below. I do read comments. I may not always reply, but just depends. I'm pretty busy. It's a one-man show here. So time is very important. But anyway, well, that's where I'm at. This is part 1 of this. I was going to do the original rebuild, but I was just too busy. I had other vehicles to work on, and I can't film everything, you know, I can't film it all. I just can't do it. But anyway, like I say, subscribe to my channel. Check out other videos, how-to videos, tutorials, a lot of some bench racing videos where I talk about my dragster. Whatever. If you're into this kind of thing, leave me a message, leave a comment, whatever, and share the video and give it a thumbs up, guys. Thanks. I'll bring in part 2 here soon.